ensure additional funding for the treatment, recovery, and prevention of opioid addiction for this coming budget?
Absolutely. There'll be language in this budget dedicating $100 million from the opioid tax for treatment. And we've really made some other game changers as far as length of stays from 14 days to 28 days.
That's fantastic. And why did you make it your mission to make sure these things were included in the budget? Why did you think these are things that needed to happen right now?
Well, to his credit, the governor started the process in the budget. He had put the switch from 14 days to 21 days. And then we as a Senate, with our colleagues in the Assembly, thought if the ultimate goal is 28 days, let's push to 28 days before concurrent review. And all parties were in agreement, and this will save lives.
Absolutely. And then also regarding marijuana legislation, recreational use, I know the governor really wanted to see that happen in this budget. I understand it's not. Can you kind of elaborate for us why it was not included in this budget and when you think maybe it will be open for discussion?
Sure. There were a lot of concerns expressed, particularly in the suburbs, from school districts, from local police departments. There were a lot of unanswered questions. So I had favored pulling it out of the budget just so we had more time to analyze it thoroughly. And we'll take that up, I'm sure, right after the budget process.
Okay. And I'd just like to also backtrack to opioid addiction. Regarding prevention, I know you just slightly touched upon this, but maybe you can elaborate a little bit further. Regarding prevention, how will funding be utilized to prevent people from getting addicted to strong drugs such as opioids?
Well, there's a lot of money that's going to be going to community-based neighborhood groups that are doing outreach to within the community. There's a lot of peer-to-peer efforts going on, but it's certainly not enough. And after the budget, along with the chairs of the Committee on Health and Mental Health, we're going to be touring the state and holding public hearings to find out exactly what our communities need to continue to fight this crisis.
Okay, my final question for you. I see that this budget ends cash bail for nonviolent crimes. Can you elaborate for our viewers what exactly that will mean and why lawmakers thought this was something that should be included?
Yeah, it's important because too often people, just because of their income status, wind up in jail, incarcerated, awaiting trial, where people of more economic means don't. So that's an injustice that we wanted to right. Bail is really meant to reassure that someone will come back for trial. So people who pose no risk to the community or themselves, nonviolent misdemeanors, as many of our DAs are doing now, will be released without bail pre-trial. And there are certainly conditions for remanding or bail for people accused of more serious crimes.
Okay, those are all the questions I had for you today. Is there anything else that you wanted to mention about, treatment, recovery, or prevention of opioid addiction, or anything regarding the budget at all?
Well, I just want to say that we were able to secure an additional $1 billion in funding for education for our schools. Along with Senator Carlucci and Senator Mayer, for instance, Ossining, who you've reported on, we got the largest increase in the state, close to $3 million. Peekskill, we got close to $2.4 million. So it was a challenging budget year, but we think we got some doubles and singles out of this one.
Oh, that's great. So now regarding the education funding, you mentioned some specific schools. So are the final numbers in for all of the districts? Yeah,
we just got the runs this morning. I would imagine that they will be public fairly soon, considering it was a very tight budget year, we were glad what we could do for both Ossining and Peekskill.
Absolutely. Off the top of your head, I know there's a lot of numbers that you probably have been reading. Do you happen to remember the additional funding that will be put towards Yonkers schools?
I don't. I'm sure Shelley Mayer, Chairman of Education and Senator who represents Yonkers, can get you that number. I seem to remember, was it 60 million? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I wouldn't include that portion. But Shelley can let you know.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Senator, and I wish you the best of luck today.
Thank you. You too. Thanks so much, Samantha.